Vote is more than just a right. It's a privilege. So whether your choice be Herb Callison or Pete O'Neill, let it be known. Vote. Now then, it is my pleasure to introduce a face that is familiar to the audience of View on Landview. The queen of the tabloids herself, Tina Clayton Lord. Hello, Tina. So nice to have you back.
Thank you, Dorian, only I wish it were under happier circumstances.
Yes, indeed. I suppose I should let our audience know that Tina did ask for this interview, the subject of which is going to be convicted killer and alleged religious convert Mitch Laurence.
Yes, alleged is certainly the word. That's why I want your viewers to know
that... Excuse me, Tina. I will let you make your comments, but I do feel it only fair to let people know that this station has been absolutely deluged with mail and phone messages from people who are insisting that Mitch Laurence be released just as soon as possible. Now then, what is your considered response to this?
But are all you people out of your minds?
Tina.
No, Mitch Laurence is a convicted murderer,
Tina,
a rapist, a con man. The man is not even a man. The man is a monster. And if you try to set Mitch Laurence free, you are going to be making the biggest mistake of your lives.
Yourself in that statement?
Yes. Yes, of course.
Dan, could you turn the station, please?
Wait a minute.
So, based on your rather, if I may say, sordid experiences with him, you think it best that he remain behind bars?
But you wouldn't let a mad dog loose on the streets of Landview, would you? Which is exactly what you were doing. Mitch is a mad dog. How many more innocent people does the man have to kill before we realize that he has not been and never will be reformed?
My goodness, that's strong stuff.
And once she speaks the truth.
As many of you know, I was there at Statesville Prison when Mitch Laurence reportedly quelled the uprising. It is my considered opinion that not only is he not the hero, but he himself masterminded the break in the first place.
Yes, and that is just like him, too. And that means that the warden and the reverend are just innocent victims of a cruel hoax here.
Food for thought. And while we're speaking of food...
Yeah, thanks, Dan. You've seen enough.
I thought you wanted to see the outcome.
Well, Maggie, believe it or not, there are some things that are more important than winning an election.
You're right. I don't believe it. Like what?
Like Dorian's safety. Had enough to handle. All those letters from Paul Kendall. Let's grab that tape over there. Come on. Last thing she needs is to make enemies with Mitch Laurence.
Well, Herb, it's not like she's unprotected. She's got Jon Russell taking care of her.
Yeah, right, Jon Russell. He's supposed to be down at the studio playing bodyguard. That hardly puts my mind at rest.
Well, just a second ago, you mentioned those letters from Kendall. I thought those had stopped.
Yeah, I thought so too, till I found another one taped to her front door, another rubbed out face.
Herb, I know you're concerned about her, but this is...
I'm more than concerned. I'm putting the office behind the search for Paul Kendall as one terrorist we're going to nab.
Oh. It's also a good way for her not to need her bodyguard so much. I'm sure there's other reasons as well. How can I help?
You? Help Dorian? I can't imagine why you'd want to do that.
I'm not
There's nothing in it for you.
I'm not as self-serving as you think, Herb. No, I don't want to see any woman victimized.
I think you mean that. Okay, you're on.
Well, good. While you wait here for Cassie for brunch, I'll go over to WVLE and talk to Dorian.
All right, listen, Maggie, take it easy on her, would you? I mean, for some reason, she doesn't trust you.
I'm just going to get a little background on Paul Kendall. By the way, I may have to work very closely with her bodyguard. You wouldn't mind that, would you?
It wouldn't break my heart.